Hi there, this is Ken from abettertrip.com, and as you know, I did a Lavalier microphone video many years ago, and I've been using that Audio Technica lavalier microphone. I also use the my Zoom sometimes, but neither of them actually solve this one problem. And if you've ever had this problem, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you have a wired microphone and you're in a museum, it's no go. The guards come over and they tell you knock it off. Or in any venue where you have high traffic, if you're on a beach or something and it's busy, then you'll have a problem with people running through your microphone wire, and you don't want to trip anyone, you don't want to break your gear. So I've wanted a wireless lavalier mic for the longest time. I think, gosh, years. And one of the problems I've always had was the cost. You know, they're very expensive. But recently it seems like the prices have come down enough where I've wanted to take a look at them again. I've looked at a few of them. This one seemed pretty good for the price point. And so let me show you what I've got. I've got this Pixel, and I've got the WM9. It's some Chinese brand. And when I first got this, I ordered the one transmitter, one receiver, and when I got this, I saw the picture and I thought, oh cool, you know, it comes with more now. But actually no, this is, I think, it must be the WM10, because the WM9 is smaller, it's more compact, which is good, but it's a single unit, which is all I ever use, because I don't do like interviews or drama or whatever. I just shoot travel videos. So here's let's see what it has here. But it comes in simple boxing, no shrink wrap, no plastic, and here it is. It comes in a box, foam, and then we've got instructions for both units. It is in Chinese and English. In Chinese and English. And then here's what's in the box. Here's the phone. Yeah, it looks like there's something here. There is an adapter bracket, and there's one unit, and there's two units. Now I thought that I had read somewhere that they were metal. But, maybe I'm confused, because they're not. They're plastic, but looks like pretty decent build quality. I want to be like most of you guys. I'm not going to read the instruction. So there's a mix, there's stereo, there's a channel setting. This looks like, what is this, battery? It takes 2 AA batteries. And then, let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? So, yeah. There's my 2 antennas. So judging from the picture on the box, 2 antennas means this is a receiver, and yep, it says out and phone, so you can apparently monitor this with your headphones at the same time that you have this going to your camera. And it has an iPhone, it looks like a traditional iPhone splitter, and I can actually test that. It's got a little flexi connector, and that's probably going to go in this one here. It screws in. I like that they screw in, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's one unit. This is the transmitting unit. And Alternatively, if you want to do the interview style, it looks like it comes with the connector for the microphone, which is kind of cool. I'll have to break out my microphone for that. So it's got the connector for the microphone. That could go in place of this one, and this would go to out. There it goes. I'm going to say where the other one seems to screw in, this one seems to be not as happy doing that. Right, so here's what you get. Once again, you get a transmitter pack, you get a receiver pack, you have the bracket adapter to slip-on, clip-on. And attach that to the top of your camera. And then once you attach it to the top of the camera, it has the rotating and foldable antenna so that you can angle that for your maximum reception. Alright, let's go ahead and get some batteries into this and see what it does. Okay, so if you can see, this one gives you the channel and the frequency, which is kind of handy. And I'm using my my Nikon 5100. This has gone all over the world with me several times. But here, this one has the just the channel number to keep it simple, and you can see how that mount fits pretty handily on my camera. And sometimes when you have these kind of antennas, they flop around. This one actually seems okay. And all I did was I twirled the wire around here a couple times to keep everything nice and tidy. All right, testing of the microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm headed back over this way. Gonna tap on the microphone. I'm 15 feet away. 20 feet away, 25 feet away, and I think I'm more than 25 feet away. Anyway, coming back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing. I know this sounds really stupid, but here we go. I'm back. There we go. Alright, so I'm back. Maybe you're thinking, alright, I'm already sold on wireless microphones. I know you can walk around the kitchen and do things and not trip over the wire and people won't run through it and all of that. What is it about this one that makes me want to get it? Well, I don't know. The metrics that I used were it needed to look good, like it was decent quality. I mean, that's what I looked for in the ad or the on the listing, and it also needed to be fairly affordable, because I don't have, or I don't want to budget $300, $400, $500 for a microphone. I've looked at all the name brands before, and I've tried to see what would make me feel like I need to spend 3, 4, 5 times on it, and where I can see the difference in quality or reliability, I'll do that if I need to have something
that sturdy. But it's not a car, it's not a firearm. You know, my life's not going to depend on it. I look at how much it's going to cost me and how often I'm going to use it. And for me nowadays, since I don't really travel with a lot of video gear when I go on my vacations and travels, I want something that's kind of a good balance between high value, low cost, and reliable enough where it's not going to break down on me. So if it lasts me a few years, it's probably going to last me longer than that because, man, I tell you, when you get older, those years go by very quickly. Anyway, yeah, if it lasts me, then that looks like it's good enough. The thing that tipped me over towards this one as opposed to some of the other brands is this is 100 channels of UHF, which means that if I get into an area where there are other microphones or other UHF devices going, and I find that I'm getting interference, there's more likely that I'll be able to solve my problem without having to stop what I'm doing and move location or wait. And that's important to me. So the fact that it has 100 channels, it seems to be working flawlessly. Just make sure that you put in good batteries. It looks like it goes through your batteries fairly quickly too, according to this battery meter. So I'm already down on freshly charged NiCads. I'm down 1 bar on that battery thing. But I can always carry more batteries or charge up. I've been going for, in raw footage, probably about half an hour now. So, all right, here I am outside doing the video. Go ahead, you run it. So, I wanted to do it this way because we have a festival in town and it's going to be too busy for me to really want to drive around and deal with it. So, if you can hear, there's a lot of background noise. Hopefully I have everything running and up because I took a break and had breakfast. But now, even with the, I'm going to follow her around, but even with the noise from the leaf blower, you could hear where the mic is much better. There we go. You see the leaf blowers on there, and I've got the mic right here. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, thanks for sticking with me. So let's sum it up. Bottom line is value for money. It's 5 out of 5. Build quality is going to be 4 3/4 out of 5. I'm going to be real nitpicky, and I'm going to take off a 1/4 point for the receiver and the little threads that weren't perfect. And yeah, I think that's a little nitpicky. I'm going to go ahead and write them, and I'll update you in the review on Amazon to see what they say about that, if that's something that they recommend me just kind of muscling in a little bit, or whether or not they're going to take some other proactive action. We'll see. Function, 5 out of 5. It works flawlessly and out of the box. I've read like some of these microphones, if you read the reviews, some of them come in and they're over modulated, or there's crackling noise and whatnot. As you heard on mine, right out of the box with no extra adjustments or settings, it was at the right volume, it was loud, it was clear, and worked like a charm. I love the 100 channels. That's going to be a 5 out of 5. And it's sound quality, build quality, and overall, I'm going to have to say I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I'd do it again if I needed a couple of sets for some big project. I think at that price point, for something that works great out of the box, sounds great out of the box, and doesn't need me to fiddle or make adjustments with it, I would have to say overall that's going to be a 5 out of 5. Definitely a 5 out of 5. And like I said, I was even a little bit nitpicky on that the receiver thing. If I was going to make any recommendations, I would say take extra batteries. The battery life didn't drop at all after that first time that I mentioned it. And I did have it running for quite a bit of time. This video is actually a compilation of video from the D5100, from the Canon G7X that I have here, and that's what I'm talking into right now, from the iPhone XS Max, and I kind of put that all together in the video editor on my Windows 10 machine. So yeah, 5 out of 5. I recommend it. I'm going to be using it, and hopefully I'm going to get back to making some travel videos. I got to travel a little bit more first, just working too hard and not traveling enough. But that's it. If you have any questions, write them in the comments below. I'm usually pretty good about answering those, and be happy to answer whatever questions you have. Thanks, and make your next trip a better trip.